Ever since I finished playing Fate to Silence, after the massive amounts of denial and disappointment experienced from the ending, there's been one question brewing in the back of my head. Can I go naked? The answer is sorta. I'll explain. Now the plan was simple on paper. Go from the refuge to the peaks, then to the prairie, then to the pit, then the glare, and finally to the shuttle itself. Screw everything else, just make a beeline for it. I had only 7 boons, so I chose to take some firewood, food, the sled, which is pretty important, more sled, my best tools, and my bags because they don't provide heat. The game begins. Dead again. And I immediately drop my bag. Bags. Important. I just dropped it, didn't I? Now I am no stranger to this game, so I rushed to cleanse the refuge, made sure my supplies were there, packed up, and headed out. Alright, Alice, Daddy's going out for milk. You're the woman of the house. Pretty much 4 minutes later, I run into Ghani. It's Ghani! Ghani, are you sure? Oh no, I don't know the freaking code. We argued about our mom, napped together, and then I brought her back because someone had to keep the house warm and Alice wasn't going to do it.
Why would you?
We need meat!
We need meat. But is it any good?
Okay, you're the woman of the house, Ghani. Take care of Alice. She's been demoted. Don't be too hard on her. So now, on top of the cold and the lack of medicine, we have to babysit people as well and make sure that they keep themselves alive. Setting off again, I claim the peaks with very little trouble. Got like 4 more to go. Then head back to see that Ghani still hasn't even finished her house and that Ezra wants to join. Ghani, how long have you not been doing your work? I've literally claimed an empire for us and you couldn't even make your house. Ezra. It couldn't have been Rhyme. I really didn't need him, but let him join just under the idea of using him as a meat shield when the going gets tougher. So I put them to work. Ghani, work. Ezra, work. It is not time for a break. I'm not breaking, you can't either. And set off again, planning to see how cold it can get on the other side. And then I fall out the door. We're fine. We should really put up some railing. Once my legs are fractured, I decide the most logical course of action is to go to the next region and claim the prairie. I didn't finish it though, I got too spooked from the ill weather, so the Guardians got to live another day. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. Now the big challenge of Fate to Silence is always to brave the cold. And as you progress, the regions get more aggressive and more cold. The player's job is to combat this with better clothing and armor. I'm not doing that. Hey, I don't wear shoes outside when it's snowing and the garbage needs to be taken out. It's really not a big surprise that I'm doing this too. After a quick several-hour nap, I gather more supplies and find Jin. Oh, it's Jin! Which would make an excellent recruit because he has the woodcutting skill. And that helps massively in recycling wood. In trying to get him back, my sled flies off into the atmosphere. Who needs a space shuttle when you have a dog sled? So once Jin was home, I realized that Ghani and Ezra were fighting about something to do with drugs. Me being the unbiased and fair person I am, decided to punish Ezra for it.
He lied.
Expecting me to tell the truth about pre-twist remedies in my possession? Really, Ghani?
But you agreed that I should test it out.
Ezra, is there something you'd like to tell us? Have you gotten Gani hooked on something? Should we start a therapy group? Ezra, I don't know what you've been doing, but
Ezra,
you shouldn't do it.
poisoning Gani is too far. 15 lashes should remind you to have more respect for others, Ezra.
Oh
Your
god.
mercy knows no bounds.
Let's end this here.
Ezra is scowling. What does that mean? After that drama was over, I set off to finish the prairie. But then... Oh my god, negative 13. What the heck? No, we're going back. There's a blizzard. So I just managed to camp in the meantime. And then... Done! Yes, Alice, we can all hear the voices. You don't need to scream it at the top of your lungs. When I came back, I recruited Rhyme because I like her. What, do I need a reason?
We all have our monsters.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, mine is screaming at the top of a hill right now. And once I had assigned her her hut, we needed to go on a much-needed resource expedition. When I came back, there was a raid, so I just left again, with no repercussions whatsoever. Okay, got it. I will stay away from the refuge and let them handle it because it does nothing. Okay, I might as well help fight. Actually, here's a good question. Can I leave during the fight? Gani's just gone mining. Well, I'm leaving too then if we're gonna do it like that. There, it ended. Now having left my group to fend for themselves, I figured I'd dip my toes into the next region. And on my way, I found an old friend. It's Vic, isn't it?
What's that skulking around?
Bale. Treating him, I mean her, with the proper respect that she did me, I actually discover an interesting bug. I noticed that when you teleport to a region, your temperature is 0. And this isn't because cleansing the stronghold calms the weather. It seems to be because the weather doesn't update according to region when you teleport. This was proven because when I entered Tornado Alley, the temperature dropped to -8. Alright, welcome to Tornado Alley, everyone. Weather forecast, a lot of wind, still 0 degrees. It must be very good weather. Because I don't know how it hasn't gone down. Oh, it got bad. It now got bad. It now got bad all at once. And up to -4 when going back. I didn't make it far before turning back, but on my way back I did kill a stalker. Having recently recovered from gangrene, I assigned the followers their chores and dipped my toes back into Tornado Alley. It was a bit of an overwhelming trip. I wonder who that is. We really don't have time for them. They're not hard, but when they get you once, then you're pretty much screwed. Oh great, Ash is hungry. Yeah, poor Ash. In the middle of a life or death situation. I'm hungry. Much less threatening, okay.
Why, hello there.
Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Where does he keep going? Piss off! Yep, I can hear him. Hey, at least it's not a blizzard. Still, I made pretty decent progress, and with the way paved to the last nest, it should be as simple as killing a feeder to claim the pit. To take the edge off from the last expedition, I decide on going resource gathering. Having claimed a few more spots and killing another stalker along the way, I haul back my treasures in time to see Gani using her witchy powers.
I never said I loved him back. I just ran. Left him behind to die.
Having totally listened to her emotional story, I build up the confidence to go back to the pit. And Well, it went about as well as my last visit. What? There is no way. How many of you are there? He's what? You shouldn't be down here. I think my save game might be broken. We're really gonna do this? Ow. They're cooperating! This is not good. Stop doing that! I got it done though. Third outpost. Done. Things were going to plan, and we had our new forge running, and soon I could make more medicine with the medicine hut. Just 2 more outposts to go. Maybe I should stay.
Likes to make things run smoothly in the camp. Do you think she's a better leader than you are, Dad?
No! What the heck, Alice? You're supposed to be on my side!
Only cold.
This was it! Almost done. And not a single death, besides, the initial one. Knowing the dangers of the last stronghold, I decided it'd be best to bring company with me. Alice, you want to go on an adventure? I know you're not ready, but we could really use someone as a human shield. Unfortunately, child labor is frowned upon by the legal system, so I used another alternative. Elderly labor. Ezra, I think your time has come. You are the extra here. Like, we do not need you. He likely couldn't afford retiring in his age anyway. Now having a 90-something-year-old backing me up, I ran into a few bumps. Right into tornado. Oh my god. Guys. Go! But it should be smooth sailing from here. Get out of the way, Ezra! What are you doing? Take Ezra, why else is he here? What are you hitting? This is why I go alone. Well, shit. Shit!
Drowning in darkness. I'll pull you out of the pit. You hoped for eternal rest. Not so fast. The cycle is only completed once I push you back in.
Who would have thought the legal system would be so quick to shut me down? Well, that was the first death in the series, and I'm blaming it entirely on Ezra. Having now been taught to respect my elders, I thought it'd be best to travel solo, and did pretty well in demolishing the local wildlife despite the 10 degrees below freezing point. But I chickened out before I could start cleansing the nests. It was a bit too cold for my liking, and I had no arrows. Having returned home, I decided to check on the followers, and restock, ready to give the glare another go. Now you're just in the way. He's guarding the campfire. He's roasting his ass. He's still here! It's been several hours, dude. Parking my sled like a boss, now that's impressive. And making quick work of the feeder in the cave, I decided best on taking a nap to recover a bit from the cold that I had gathered on the way. The temperature system's always been a bit weird in the game, and you recover relative to the outside temperature. Me being butt naked in the cold and near the end of the game did not recover at all, but I braved the cold enough to take down the first nest. Then I take another break at the base. But then I rushed back to get more nests, when tragically... No!
Go on, flee me. Escape. Eyes shut tight. You struggle against my embrace. But I'll decide when to let go.
And then again... Oh shoot.
Peel back one layer, and the next remains. I scrape it away, inch by inch, back to the source. I'll soon crush it again.
Inner Voice, Philosophical Artist of Our Age. 2015. I'd lost 3 lives, but I'm not giving up now. I'm getting there, slowly, as our wise voice told us, scraping away inch by inch to the source. I beat the last nest. Now it was time to beat the Glaire's Guardian. I stocked up on as many hunting arrows as I could on the way, and even took a nap, just in case. Oh shit. I'm very cornered. More arrows! That went so well, how is that possible? Though underwhelming, I had done it. The Glare is claimed. Yes! Now the real challenge of the game. Parkour! Just one more to go. I did it! Run, Ash! Run! He's right behind you! No, he's in front of you now. And an extras to flame. We have all our lives back! We're back where we began! Oh, that is a perfect ending! We had made it. Even gotten back the 3 lives we lost. And all of that in 16 days, too. Not a single word spoken.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
What the hell?
Countdown interrupted. I repeat, countdown interrupted.
The shuttle tilted. I can see it on my fucking instruments.
Something happened at the Jifa facility. An explosion. The on-site cameras are gone. Must have been a huge blast.
What's that? At 2 o'clock. Can you see it? A huge cloud of debris. Whole buildings even. Well, circling around something, some kind of core. The dimensional rift I saw. It must have its own gravitational force. I don't care what it is. It's headed straight for us. Bucko, get out now!
It was time to end it. Wait.
Jane believes lots of things. I wonder what I believe.
Wait. Am I not allowed in there until... Yeah, I'm disappointed too. I tried completing the tutorial, but it just wouldn't want to trigger anything. It may have worked if I completed all the other outposts, but I think there's no recovering from that low blow. 16 in-game days, 3 deaths, and 5 hours to do it all. I had achieved my goal, even if the game strongly believed otherwise. If you stuck around till the end, thank you. And I hope I've inspired you to attempt this silly challenge as well. There's definitely room for improvement, and I'd love to see attention brought back to this game.
You cleaned it! You did it!
I made it to the end, Alice! Hey, subscribe if you like, hit the like button, and ring the